The corner, the corner, the corner. Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you will find real, authentic conversation. Organic conversation. Like you're at home with your cousin. It's about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love. And everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey to explore life. Listen, let's sit back and enjoy a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on, a wide range of spectrum of thoughts. My goal is to create a space for all of us to connect, all of us to learn each other, and all of us to communicate. It's really not about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy this. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Stay tuned for Cousin Ed's Corner Classic Replay.
So, I'm going to publish this show in a couple other places that I haven't published before, so I want to give you a little backdrop. A lot of people ask how I got my name, Cousin Ed. I've been podcasting for almost over 15 years, maybe 10, 15 years. And I did a show with Mr. Moody's Neighborhood. And we had a whole gamut of shows that we actually produced. And in saying that and doing that, we have some archive shows. And I was thinking today about Father's Day and wanted to bring back one of the archive shows. So I'm gonna bring a show that was that's dear to my heart. Give you a little backdrop. My father was honored at my home church in New York for Father's Day, and I was emotional in the sense of just seeing, the relationship that my father and myself have, but also relishing in the relationship that my son and my daughter have with me. So I asked my son to step in my place and recite a poem that I had for my father, and he was able to do it for me. So this is what my son did for me, for his granddad. Check it out, and then at the end I'll come back and tell you a little more about my feelings about Father's Day.
I was asked about a bio about a man you all know, but when I think back, he's my father, my dad, and not some plain old Joe. He's been honored as Father of the Year, and a man that's so big to me. The feelings that are in my heart, I wish you all could see. I once wrote another poem describing how I feel. Just give me a second and let me reveal. Where do I start? Where do I start? I guess I have to say what's in my heart about my father or my dad. As some people may say, and today is his special day. My father is my hero, the one who has helped me grow, helped me become the man you all now know. When I first opened my eyes, I could not see, but my father already knew what he wanted me to be. A son to follow in his footsteps and maybe exceed one day. By the way, did I tell you all, my father is my hero. When I think back over the years to all he has done for me, from changing my diapers to teaching me to read and write, even turning off the TV to make me study at night. It shows me why my father is the world to me. He's a father, a friend, an inspirer, a mentor, a man I hope one day I can become. He has shown me the world from his eyes. He is laying down a strong foundation and hope I can one day build. We all now know the definition of strong. Possessing or exerting great physical or moral power. Powerful, extreme, and kind, intense. And we all know he is all of the above. Now that I am away, I miss my father more and more every day. Even though we talk on the phone, I still wonder if he's home alone. And when we speak and say goodbye, sometimes a tear may come to my eye because of the thoughts I did not say that you are my hero and I love you always. What you don't know is that this was written in 1997 and my feelings have not changed. Only in that I have grown to love this man, my father, even more now that we've added some years to our age. I now have two kids and understand more and more the love of a father. I can't understand that you must give up more of yourself to be more to others. That is one thing that he has shown us all. My father each day shows us all how to be a great husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, friend, mentor, and son of God. Even though his mother and father are not here anymore, he will always attest to you that it's the love of family and God they instilled in him that made him the man and father that he is today. My father is a great father in every which way, which is why we all agree to give him an honor on this day. Dad, I can only hope that I am half the man that you are. You are truly a star. I love you, and we love you always, Edwin.
All right, fam. All right. As I sit here, I reminisce, and I must say, I'm filled with emotions about just the job my son did on that. Most of y'all don't know. Y'all may know EJ, but I speak of him often. And as you heard the poem that he gave, it was for my dad for Father's Day. He got honored at my church as Father of the Year. And I just think to all the times that he spent talking with me and just being a great man that he is and was at the time, and teaching me all the lessons that he's taught me. And I couldn't stand in front of others and say that. So I needed somebody to stand in the gap. And part of that, and what fathers should try to do, or should do, is teach their children, not only boys but girls, on how to be young, productive citizens, how to stand in the gap, how to fulfill things that needs to be done in society. It's not only about yourself, it's about others, being selfless. And that's one thing my son was able to do. I'm still sitting here with a lot of emotions, and I wanted to talk more about what fathers are and the things that I feel we need to do more of. So as I say this, we need more dads. A father is somebody, you go to the sperm bank and you can have a father donate his sperm to you, but you need a dad to raise a child. And not to say that I'm the best, not to say my dad was the best. We all have flaws. We all have things that we could do better, that we haven't learned, or that we are learning to do. But we just need more men to step up as dads. I say that today as I sit in the car. You may hear the car running. As my mentor say, I'm a girl's dad. I'm sitting at my daughter's practice, and I'm in the car. Y'all may not hear me mention her much, Kiana. And I came out to record this, but there's men in there right now that are training the girls. These are 7th grade, 8th grade girls. They're mentors to them, but they also step in the gap as father figures. You have teachers out here that step in the gap as father figures. You have uncles. You have brothers, older brothers. You have godparents that step in the gap as father figures. We need more of us men to step in the gap as father figures, or as dad figures. Iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. And once one of us shoulders that burden, or shows others what they're doing, somebody else will step up and help out. Somebody else will step in the gap. There are a lot of men out here that that are dealing with situations that they say they don't want to deal with, so far as separation, child support, baby mama drama. That doesn't excuse you from being a dad. This is where I get upset about, because I see this so much, and I wanted to speak on it today, that the gap in our society, or the lack in our society of having dads, it shows. We need more dads just to step up and step in the gap. I did this part right here with acapella. I didn't want you to listen to any music. I didn't want you to listen to any background. I just want you to hear my thoughts about this. I'm really passionate about being a dad, being a father, being a man, being a brother, being an uncle. I'm not going to preach long. I just wanted to come and let y'all hear that, what my son did. And it's not to praise him. It's not to big myself up. It's not to any of that. This is a conversation I would have with anyone at any time, any given day. But I felt it was needed in society today. So the community that I'm sharing this with, most of y'all are great. Y'all great. As far as I know, I mean, y'all great dudes, man. So it's not to you. Anybody who ever heard me podcast before, when me and Mr. Moody podcast, we're not podcasting directed at any one in particular person. This is our thoughts. This is our mental therapy, just to get things out. So don't feel offended. If you are offended, it's a reason why you're offended. All the ladies out there who are taking care of kids and don't have a male figure around, salute to you. You're doing a job that's, I can't even put a description on. I applaud you. I take my hat off to you. I kneel to you. Queens, I kneel to you. I praise y'all. Never feel that you're lacking. Never feel you're lacking. We love y'all, queens. And men, like I said before, we can step up in so many ways. I try to coach, I try to mentor, we can step up in so many ways and just help them. And another thing we can do is hold our brothers accountable. Hold our brothers accountable. Don't just sit there with somebody you know is foul. Hold them accountable. Ask them why they're not in that child's life. I can go on, man. This is something I'm passionate about. I love each and every one of y'all. Nothing y'all could do about it. Like I said, a lot of y'all don't know where the Cousin Ed came from. That's where Cousin Ed came from. Cousin Ed came from podcasting. So I share these shows with friends and family. But this is who I am. Love y'all. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Cousin Ed's Corner. Thank you for listening to Cousin Neds.